This is NewsBreak26 in Southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. A long-awaited overnight shelter for the homeless is finally becoming a reality in St. Stephen. Local nonprofit Neighborhood Works, already operating a warming center, is expanding its services to offer a place to sleep for the local unsheltered community. 20 beds are now available at Neighborhood Works' 59 Union Street location. Executive Director of Neighborhood Works Jim Stewart and St. Croix MLA Kathy Baucus told CHCO that there are 20 beds in total, and Neighborhood Works has been near capacity every night since beds became available last week. Beds will be offered at this location until mid to late April. St. Stephen Mayor Alan McEachran, who declared a local state of emergency over the homelessness crisis back in December, says he is relieved there is at the very least a temporary solution to provide shelter for the town's homeless population, estimated at between 70 to 100 people in total.
I'm happy that there's an official announcement out there because, we were doing the best to take care of the need at the time, but it's nice to know that this is official and that the Neighborhood Works stepped up and took care of that problem that we're having, and I'm really appreciative of that.
This initiative follows earlier setbacks, including objections from concerned neighbors and business owners over a proposed location for a temporary mobile shelter on Happy Valley Road. Mayor McEachran says that while temporary shelters are not a long-term solution, they represent a crucial step forward in addressing immediate needs. McEachran says that after meeting with Premier Blaine Higgs and Minister Baucus earlier this month in St. Stephen, he is pleased to know that the province will continue working with the municipality to establish a permanent shelter for the homeless, with the focus now shifting to future plans beyond April.
I'm very happy that when the Premier is here that we talked about the next phase and going immediately into that and not just looking at temporary, because we know temporary is not the answer. It's not the right way to go about this. So it's good to have that commitment from the province on that. So we're going to have to start working on that right away.
Stewart says providing homeless people with a place to stay and a warm bed is the first step in getting people off the streets for good, and that Neighborhood Works has already helped numerous vulnerable people go on to find a place and a purpose in the community.
I don't pretend to be the expert. I know what I've learned over the last year and a half, and I'm proud, pleased of Neighborhood Works and the job that we're doing, and we see the differences in a lot of people. You may not, most people don't know that 6 of our homeless from last year are now housed. There's as many that is gone to treatment and in recovery, and that is really a direct result of the suppers we had, and because we the proverbial we, the volunteers and the other staff and our outreach workers got to know people, and they came to us looking how can I better myself? What is the next step? I don't want to live this way.
St. Andrews could see another affordable housing initiative materialize in the near future. The town recently hosted a collaborative event aimed at tackling affordable housing needs in the community. Led by Mylène Vincent, Chief Development Officer, and Katie Brewer from Housing Hub NB, stakeholders including seniors, developers, and NBCC representatives gathered at the W.C. O'Neill Arena dining room earlier this month for a visioning exercise with discussions focused on housing demographics, amenities, and accessibility. The event explored the potential for an affordable housing development behind NBCC campus, aiming to cater to students, seasonal workers, and seniors.
As far as actually getting the results from the visioning exercise, there will be a report actually at the upcoming council meeting. I'm sure that will be available to the public. But as far as feasibility study and engagement, as far as rezoning and all that stuff, there's still a long process ahead. We have talked to other levels of government and can say that this project looks favorable. A lot of the development that you see in the community today was done by private developers and a partnership with the municipality, but to actually have a housing development in our community where you might see at least 2 or 3 levels of other government working together, that hasn't happened yet, so I'm really excited at this opportunity, and there's no better location really to put it than behind the New Brunswick Community College. I've always said that you can do development and not take away from the look and feel of your community. The reality is behind that building, not many people actually see it at all. So it's really an opportunity to get some high density housing in St. Andrews. And of course, the New Brunswick Community College, if any place needs it, it would be them, as they see a number of students come here every year, not able to find a house or apartment, and they end up either transferring campuses or even drop out.
Insights from the event will inform a report for council laying the groundwork for an inclusive apartment complex. That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and online exclusives, follow me, Vicki Hogarth, on Facebook and subscribe for free to CHCO TV on YouTube.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.